How's it going, everybody? This is BeatTheBush. As you guys know, my burn rate is extremely low, close to about $1,300 every month. Now there's some logic to this and I'm going to explain why, but for this video, I'm going to try to get this burn rate even lower. So I'm not going to say I have the lowest burn rate of anyone. There are some students out there that just graduated and they spend very little because their lifestyle is going to be a little different than mine. For me, I'm actually living in my own home. For this burn rate, for being in Northern California is actually really good. Now I want to address something because some people might think, well, you are just kind of skimping on everything. This is kind of like a scarcity mindset because you're just not spending on anything. Therefore, you're not going to get that much back. For an abundance mentality, I feel like you need some sort of leap of faith. You have to start spending in strategic manner so that it can come back to you. It's sort of like investing in yourself. In the background, you guys might not notice this, but I do reinvest into this YouTube channel. I do certain things to make certain videos. With that said, let me go over my burn rate once again and kind of scrutinize it so that you can see the way I think about trying to reduce this burn rate. Here's their list again. Property tax, HOA, $403 total. A lot of people in the comments keep on asking, am I paying for some sort of insurance, home insurance or something? The thing is, it's included in the HOA, $403. It might be really low for some people, it might be really high depending on where you live. It's actually really low for where I live. My health insurance has increased about $40 from $304 to $344. Now, this is not a deal breaker, but $40, I mean, this is close to my monthly bill for my DSL. My grocery stands in the ballpark of $300. Actually, it's a lot lower than this. And if I just list out everything that I buy, you guys might go, oh my gosh, what the heck is he eating? The thing is, I supplement some of my food with the fruits that I have, that's growing around my house. I get peaches, I get figs, I get loquats. Last month, I went over my credit card bills and I actually went to the supermarket and only spent $85. Now, you might go, whoa, $85 just for one single month. That's crazy. Are you starving yourself? No, I'm not starving myself. The thing is, I also spent like $67 at Costco. There was some lamb in there that I eat occasionally, maybe once or twice a week. You guys might go, oh, didn't you turn vegan? I found out that, after eating vegan for maybe a whole week, I start to get this meat craving. I start to feel like I want to eat something substantial. So I take this as my body saying, oh, it needs some sort of nutrients or something. So I'm just feeding my craving, I would say. So I wouldn't say this is typical because I get all those fruits for free. During the winter months, I wouldn't get those fruits anymore. So the cost of my groceries bill is going to rise, and I estimate around $300 every single month. Know that I have also tried to eat everything in my kitchen. I'm eating everything that is edible, excluding spices or things like that. I ate up all my canned foods. I ate up everything that's in the freezer. Just trying to cleanse out, just kind of reset the whole kitchen really helps with reducing, this ongoing groceries costs. So far, all these things that I talk about, they are fixed costs. There is no way I can reduce the property tax or HOA because it is what it is. They actually keep on increasing it by 2% a year. Health insurance, it's increasing. Okay, I can actually try to get a different kind of catastrophic health insurance, and I have yet to look into that. But it is what it is today, $344. Groceries, you can see that I'm not really trying to reduce the amount I eat, but going vegan for most of the week really helps reduce the costs of buying a lot of meat. Now, I feel like this is healthy for me because when I used to eat a lot of meat, I keep on going, oh my gosh, I really just got to do like veggies only for a day just as a cleanse. But now this is like an ongoing cleanse. And then it's the opposite where I mostly do vegetables, beans, grains and stuff. And then, once or twice a week, then I eat meat. I can definitely feel much better because of this, just health-wise. Water, just for living here, even if I'm not using any water, it's going to cost me $25 a month. So this is why I put cost required on one column, and then I go living at home is in another column. Using water is going to cost me another $8. Now, this is not that much. I can use twice the amount and it'll only be $16. So water should not be like a saving point. You shouldn't go, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna, shower. I'm gonna, water the plants less or something, because, this incremental cost is actually very little. The trash, I've lowered it as much as I can, is only $20 a month. Gas, electric, if I try to turn everything off, if I'm on vacation or something, I notice that the electric bill is still about $25. I think it's about $20 worth of this is in the refrigerator. So if somehow, if I'm going on vacation, I'm able to eat everything in my fridge, including things in the freezer, I just turn off the fridge, just open up the door so that it can ventilate and stuff, I can probably cut down another $25 when I go on vacation. This amount is important because I feel like if I want to go on a very extended vacation, then this $25 could be my spending money. $28, this is the actual gas and electric that I would use incrementally, like turning on the TV, the computer, these lights and stuff. It's gonna cost me another $28. This is a comfortable range, so the total is about $53 every single month for electricity. Car insurance is $33. I have a car, I have a scooter, $6.50. It's really hard to get it any lower than this, because those of you that know, pay for your own car insurance, it's a lot more expensive than $33. I only have one-way insurance. Yes, it is still insured. It's just that it's liability only. It's a really, really old car. That's why it's $33, and I have a pretty good driving record. Scooter insurance, $6.50. Now you might go, oh, isn't this kind of like just sitting there and not doing anything? The thing is, if I need to go somewhere, I can take the scooter to the BART station and I would save $3 for parking the car. On another hand, let's say if I don't take the scooter, I take somewhat of a slower method and just take the bus, it'll still cost me about $2. So I estimate if I just use it 1.5 times every single month, I would make back the insurance cost of the scooter. The gasoline cost is negligible because, once in a while I would put in half a gallon and it would last me for like a month or two. Car maintenance is going to be something. Sometimes I have to replace a motor oil, car intake filter, cabin filter, spark plugs, just regular maintenance things. And what's coming up, I see, is I need to really buy some new rear tires, which will cost me about $300. This is something that's coming up. I thought I'd throw that in there because, this is gonna add to my costs. Gasoline's only about $50 because I don't commute to work anymore. I still need to drive everywhere, go get groceries. I drive to meet people, to sell stuff on Facebook Marketplace. So it still cost me about $50. Restaurants, for a period of time, I actually did not eat out, like very, very rarely. Now I realize, oh my gosh, this is kind of hindering on my happiness. I'm like really, really wanted to eat pho. So this is like the main thing I like to eat. If I'm going out, I might just go eat pho most of the time. So over the past month, instead of kind of depriving myself, which I felt like I was the previous month, just trying to not eat out and save money, I go, okay, well, let me go eat something that I really, really like. So then I ended up eating sushi, pho and stuff, and it really does help, brighten up my mood. Product purchases is an interesting one because over the past few months, I haven't bought material things for myself. I do not have a need for anything. In fact, I'm getting rid of a lot of my stuff on Facebook Marketplace, but I did still end up buying something. I bought a pair of socks for $22. I talked about this before. It's those darn tough socks. I'll make a video about it later on, but I ended up liking it so much that I bought another pair. So total, 2 times 22, I spent $44 on 2 pairs of socks. It's ridiculous, but if you look at in the grand scheme of things, I bought nothing else, right? No consumer items at all. So then this is like not much money when you consider, the whole month I only bought socks. So over the past 4 to 6 weeks, I sold a grand total of $4,491 of stuff that I don't use. Mostly those are things that's been sitting around, the things in my garage, the things in other rooms that I have that just kind of sits dormant. Sometimes they're in boxes and stuff. And I would have to say, I feel lighter. I feel really good that there's a couple $1,000s floating around and I can just invest this money instead. So the monthly fixed cost in terms of if I'm living here, but I'm still paying for it. For example, if I go on vacation, this is still my living place. When I'm done with my vacation, I'm still gonna come back. So the monthly cost for that will be $900 or so. And the cost of living here in terms of groceries, extra water that I'm gonna use, electricity, gasoline that I'm gonna use because I have a car, I'm gonna drive it around, restaurants in terms of I'm gonna go eat. If I add all these up, it's about $486 that I'm gonna spend just living in California. And you can see why I'm doing this calculation, because $500 is actually a lot of money if you go and visit a third world country, go to Thailand or something, and the costs, I think it's gonna be about $700 a month if you don't go all crazy doing all kinds of touristy things. So this means that I only need to add about $220 or so to stay in Thailand for a month. This is kind of crazy. This is something that I would actually do. Like, I can afford to just go to Thailand for like an entire year and pay only like $2,000-$3,000. This is really great whenever I find out about something about myself when I'm doing these videos. So there you have it. This is another review of me trying to squeeze these fixed costs down some more. As you can see on the cost column, there's nothing much I can do to reduce the property tax. Health insurance is going up. I could look into that. Groceries, well, it's already really low. DSL, I need my internet. Water, this is a fixed cost for living here. Trash, it's also a fixed cost. I heard though, you might be able to turn off your trash completely. And I might be able to do this after I go through my minimization phase where I get rid of a lot of stuff. Gas, electricity, like I said, I could almost just turn off the fridge when I am not staying here. Car insurance, scooter insurance, I don't think I can get it any lower than what it is right there. Gasoline, I've actually tried to reduce it by visiting the mailbox with my bicycle instead of driving, like a mile over there. It helps a little bit. And then for restaurants, it's not like I'm trying to reduce every single little cost. I also need to live a little bit, so I do add in a little bit of going out to eat. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this brief review. I go over my costs, every once in a while. Don't forget to give me a like on this video, comment down below. Let me know what you think of these minimal costs that I have. Maybe you too can get it this low. And as always, don't forget to push that subscribe button and ring that bell icon. Thanks for watching.